Amy Winehouse, a renowned musician in her time, led a life marked by both musical brilliance and personal turmoil. From a tender age, Amy exhibited musical talent that hinted at the promising career ahead, yet alongside her artistic prowess, she also displayed the initial signs of challenges that would later define her adult life. Born in 1983 to cab driver Mitch Winehouse and pharmacist Janice Winehouse, Amy's childhood was steeped in diverse musical influences. By the age of 10, she'd even become a member of a salt and pepper-inspired group named Sweet and Sour. Join us as we explore the complex and tragic story of Amy Winehouse. In 1996, at the age of 12, Winehouse secured a spot at the esteemed Sylvia Young Theatre School. However, her time at the school was cut short when, at the age of 16, she was expelled. It seems that her rebellious nature had begun to surface, leading to her dismissal due to a lack of dedication to her studies. While not the most severe act of disobedience, this incident marked a turbulent turn in Winehouse's journey, setting the stage for the challenges that lay ahead. Amy Winehouse shared a profound bond with her grandmother, a fellow singer who wholeheartedly championed her granddaughter's artistic dreams. Nick Shymansky, Winehouse's initial manager, went as far as to view Cynthia as the singer's guardian. The deep connection between them was evident, and both Shymansky and Winehouse's father attributed Cynthia's passing as the catalyst for the artist's subsequent decline into turmoil. The loss of this influential figure played a pivotal role in shaping the challenges that Amy Winehouse would face in the years to come. Amy Winehouse's romantic entanglement with Blake Fielder Civil is the stuff of legend. Their relationship commenced in 2005, coinciding with Winehouse's notable transformation from the comparatively conventional style of her jazzy Frank era to the iconic look characterized by tattoos, winged eyeliner, and a beehive hairdo. Fielder Civil openly acknowledged his role in introducing Winehouse to heroin, crack cocaine, and self-harming, expressing genuine remorse for his part in her struggles. Despite his regret, the relationship remained tumultuous. They experienced multiple breakups, reunions, a marriage, and a subsequent divorce. The intensity of their conflicts reached alarming levels, with reports suggesting instances of severe physical altercations that left them both covered in blood and bruises. As Amy Winehouse ascended to the pinnacle of the music industry, Blake Fielder Civil faced legal troubles, finding himself incarcerated for assault. Their complex and troubled relationship became a significant chapter in Winehouse's life, contributing to the challenges she confronted in her journey. Even at the time of her death in 2011, Blake Fielder Civil found himself incarcerated, this time for attempted robbery and possession of a fake gun. Despite numerous red flags, Amy Winehouse seemingly regarded Fielder Civil as a muse of sorts. Throughout his troubled moments, she publicly supported him on multiple occasions, proudly displaying a tattoo of his name close to her heart. Winehouse's struggles with substance abuse took a severe turn around 2005 when her grandmother fell seriously ill. Concurrently, her past battle with bulimia resurfaced, and the tumultuous relationship with Blake Fielder Civil exacerbated her challenges. Recognizing the severity of the situation, her manager Nick Shymansky made earnest attempts to persuade Winehouse to seek rehabilitation and address the issues that were progressively consuming her life. In a pivotal moment in Amy Winehouse's struggle with addiction, there was a glimmer of hope when she agreed to the idea of rehabilitation. Everything seemed aligned for a positive change, but she sought her father's endorsement for this crucial step towards sobriety. Mitch Winehouse, her father, assured her manager Nick Shymansky that he would support the rehab plan. However, mirroring the lyrics of her iconic song Rehab, Mitch ultimately conveyed to his daughter that rehab was unnecessary. This incident is widely recognized as Amy Winehouse's last significant opportunity to address her issues before the challenges of fame intensified. Despite eventually attempting rehab in 2008, it was regrettably too late by then. Amy Winehouse's journey had already taken her deep into the complexities of a wild and tumultuous lifestyle, making the path to recovery even more daunting. Amy Winehouse's rise to superstardom with Back to Black was accompanied by a series of unfortunate encounters with law enforcement, often intertwined with her struggles with substance abuse. In 2007, she faced legal troubles in Norway, spending a night in custody for cannabis possession. However, this was not the sole incident that year. Winehouse found herself briefly arrested in connection to an unspecified case involving her husband, Blake Fielder Civil. The following year, in 2008, Winehouse's legal woes persisted. She was arrested in London for allegedly assaulting someone outside a bar. Another assault allegation arose, coupled with an incident that led to her arrest on charges related to drugs. The continuous entanglement with the law mirrored the tumultuous period in Winehouse's life after achieving superstardom, further highlighting the complex challenges she grappled with during this phase. The legal troubles continued for Amy Winehouse in 2009 as she found herself in court for allegedly punching a dancer in the eye backstage at a summer ball. The incident occurred after the dancer had requested a selfie with her. Later that year, Winehouse was involved in another altercation, this time with a theater owner attempting to prevent her from causing a disturbance during a performance of Cinderella. As Amy Winehouse gained recognition in the British media, her coping mechanisms took a detrimental turn. She turned to heavy drinking, possibly as a response to the pressures of fame, despite her initial doubts about handling celebrity. The situation exacerbated when Blake Fielder Civil introduced her to hard drugs. By 2009, the impact of Winehouse's addictions became glaringly evident, affecting both her vocal abilities and her career. She gained notoriety for appearing on stage visibly intoxicated, marking a challenging period in her public life. The challenges for Amy Winehouse escalated as her concerts faced disruptions, with crowds booing her and several performances being canceled. Although her representatives attributed these setbacks to health issues, it was evident to almost everyone that her struggles with alcohol were a prominent factor. Unfortunately, she was unable to reverse the course, and it was alcohol that ultimately claimed her life in 2011, when she was just 27 years old. Looking beyond the surface, the narrative of Amy Winehouse's tragic journey involving fame, addiction, and death might hold more complexity. Asif Kapadia's theory regarding Amy Winehouse's potential brain damage is grounded in the observation of multiple overdoses and seizures during her years of substance abuse. However, he's not the first to entertain such speculation. In 2008, the press reported that medical professionals had already expressed concerns to Winehouse. They warned her that another episode of drug binging might have fatal consequences and that the extensive substance use could result in severe brain damage. This earlier acknowledgement by medical experts adds weight to the possibility that Winehouse's health, particularly her neurological well-being, was at risk due to her wild relationship with substances. After a hiatus from the stage spanning 2 years, Amy Winehouse's European tour was anticipated as a potential grand comeback. However, the reality of her situation became starkly evident during her performance in Belgrade, Serbia. Far from glorious, the event served as a painful demonstration that her addiction issues were still very much present. During the concert, Winehouse exhibited erratic behavior, abruptly stopping a song midway to introduce the band, only to struggle with recalling their names. In a surprising move, she had a distressed backup dancer take over the vocals for Valerie. At one point, she even decided to remove a shoe. The media widely labeled this performance as the worst in Belgrade's history, and the country's Minister of Defense expressed it as a huge shame and disappointment. Consequently, the remainder of the tour was promptly canceled. After enduring years of agonizing public battles with drugs, alcohol, and legal issues, Amy Winehouse's life tragically concluded on July 23, 2011. At the tender age of 27, her cause of death was officially determined as accidental alcohol poisoning. Leading up to her demise, Winehouse had developed a pattern wherein she would maintain sobriety for weeks, only to succumb to a binge-drinking episode. Eventually, her body reached a breaking point. Winehouse was discovered lifeless in her room the following morning with a staggering blood alcohol level of .416 at the time of her passing. It's crucial to note that her death was almost certainly accidental. Prior to this tragic event, Winehouse had explicitly conveyed to her doctors that she did not desire to die and expressed anticipation for her future. Thus, by all accounts, the death of Amy Winehouse was a profoundly regrettable mistake. Amy's brother Alex posits that his sister's ultimate demise was not primarily the result of narcotics, but rather attributed to an eating disorder. Amy Winehouse had grappled with bulimia for an extended period, and Alex believes that her physique was significantly compromised by episodes of excessive overeating, accompanied by the subsequent cycles of vomiting and depression. According to Alex Winehouse, the roots of this condition trace back to Amy's teenage years, during which she was part of a group of friends engaging in collective eating and purging. While most of her friends eventually abandoned this behavior, it persisted with Amy. Given Amy's reluctance to openly discuss her eating disorder, it remained a challenging topic to broach. However, following his sister's passing, Alex chose to address the issue to raise awareness. Presently, he actively co-manages the Amy Winehouse Foundation in honor of his sister, working towards shedding light on eating disorders and supporting related causes.